territory for this organization.
Okay, we got Nongshim on attack, DFM on defense.
This ship can make it. The waters, they've been choppy.
It's a lot of util, man. I say that's a lot of util.
Just gotta see if they can dodge a couple of the whirlpools, that's for sure.
Where the hell did all your money go?
Sunken ship or some burnt noodles.
To throw Persia, okay, he's dropped Persia a ghost. And this is why TP's out, double door. My goodness, that's one of the fastest, the fastest 5 I've ever seen to be indoor ever in this game. Actually, probably we'll never get a faster one.
DFM continue to get clustered up. Prowler checks around the back of Rubble. They're making sure that
Torpid Mystery with the tier 1. Thank you so much, bro. I'll read that in a second.
So now they're going to be feeling pretty confident and comfortable. Then all of Nongshim are playing forward on the site.
RB, you gotta commit there, RB. Come on, man.
But cannot find any kills. Ends up along the wayside here is Persia holding back at drop. The other 2 players here at backside. Smoke going to be cycled forward. May take it down. Akame quick to trade it, but Persia now striking, finding himself another multi-flag round.
That trip actually won it.
To deliver.
The trip actually won it. Big deadlock impact.
Well, you want to talk about shaking off some nerves coming into an elimination series like this one. Nongshim, a team that in the past,
nice to see Gen's improvement. That's true. Dude, he had a crazy off-season though, to be fair.
New learning curves, new growths. They got a bit of slapping happening in towards the playoffs
team's kind of clicked
beforehand. So you come in towards this
series.
Added
both the smokers in as well.
Good start on a map that you kind of got exploited on a previous Agent
what the Ascension team's winners have to do to not get relegated? Just get to champs, basically.
To play that sort of trickery as well. But getting
or win Ascension.
like that from Nongshim is
your 2 options right now.
Distance for them, you'd assume.
This is something that I'm very much going to have my eyes trained on throughout the remainder of this map in particular. RB was very much getting shut down with regularity versus Talon, was trying to go on those lurks and constantly getting kicked
how many? They're allowed 1 death. They're allowed 1 death on this one. Elevated just saying on the broadcast earlier that Nongshim were pretty good on Lotus with this comp. They didn't look too bad with this comp in the past as well.
He's been able to join in with the rest of the squad. Once again, taking point does just have that ghost.
So it seemed like if Nongshim lose 1 game with comp, they
more than happy with that.
I don't know if it's just this map. They look like they're likely to change it up sometimes. Dude, the smoke is up for a while. RB's kind of fine for a bit.
Persia, trying to back this up, but the doors
this must feel like the longest smoke ever for them.
Tap again here from May, but no real opportunity to try to push out of this position. Swinging, couple shots gonna go flying.
They waited out the smoke, and then the one-way appears.
Looks for a little bit more. We'll be able to find a second.
Dude, and then they still got more fuel for the smoke because he wants to push through. Hey, they keep 3 guns. They lost 1 gun. It's not too bad at all. Oh, this looks nice though. The smoke at the back and then just perma smoke. That's a good idea. They're pushing behind on this.
Him taking IGL duties back towards Francis, and we've seen a little bit more propelling from Nongshim.
Okay,
so
4 rifles.
A bit of a bonus for them, and coming in towards this map as well here. The fact that we're seeing comfort roles for the team, right? Danby back on this Neon, Ivy back on this Deadlock. I think having them be in a very comfortable situation, just agent-wise, is gonna be a massive thing for them as well. Like, don't get me wrong, Danby on the Waylay, that ace v ace was amazing. But the team still felt just a bit disconnected.
Yeah, I understand it.
There's issues there. Little exit out.
Damn, it's so fast from Nongshim right now. It's so fast. The no joke locking on A is their full pass and hitting over towards C. Or Observer, man. It's just goes all over the
Jinbong trying to spam through, trying to see
all
if he
over
can
the map.
Get a stray pick here, but now the push comes in from Francis. There's some damage exchange between the 2 as the regen shield kicks in.
Zest is going to have to set up the paranoia and smoke here. You'd assume
if Ivy gets this kill, he's popping all.
Jinbong in.
For sure. It's such an important round.
And clearance in towards the site, but you've just got to contend with all this post-plant Deadlock utility.
Nongshim, yeah, I kind of like it when they look like Paper X, man.
Because of the barrier match,
they do this like every 1 in 3 games, I would say, where they just decide we're going to play exactly the same as Paper X and just full send it, everyone.
Out of here, will be able to find a kill on a Persia, but now needs to head for the hills.
Dude, Ivy really wants his ult. He's like, come on, man.
Try to get some line of sight here. And as
they are.
The spawn just about makes it around the corner, down in towards stairs. Seems like he has successfully escaped. So we'll be able to hold on to this weapon, but that is still going to be a 3-0 start here for Nongshim. Just a hair off.
That's close.
No, that's a really good way.
Karen, thank you so much for the 12 months, dude. I appreciate the whole year. Thank you for that. Long time.
nice and good. I think the biggest highlight for me is actually that Nongshim are in, coordinated, getting the trades. All of those battles around the C side of things
I mean,
were
it's good
essentially
trades,
very well
man.
traded for Nongshim. And I talk about the agents as well. If you're getting this deadlock
Rough
still
start,
alive
man.
in a
They got a
post-ban
save
scenario,
gun.
it is going
They
to be
got
so
classics
difficult for DFM to
for
get
buying
in. If you're not playing
regen
on the back
armor
of
with a
maybe
classic.
potential dimensional drift or a Kame with a showstopper and the team backing him up.
DFM go for
Those
set
rounds are
strat.
gonna
They
come a
see the
little bit
Omen
later
flash.
on,
They
'cause
see
this
the
one's
fade
just that
eye.
hero rifle that
Instant
Akame
react
has.
over towards A.
RB wise to this potential pinch in from behind. Akame does have the Phantom in hand, but it's not going to be able to find too much of anything there. There's a barrier mesh now down on stairs. Still GM.
They were a little late. Smoke over towards site to lay them pretty heavy.
DFM widely clustered up
Now
in
there's
position
4
to try
here.
to counteract this.
They should know there's going to be a lot
How much
here.
can they get done with these classics is going to be the question. It's the counter swing out. May able to find one with the Sheriff. Downby going to be taken down. GN recovers that weapon. Does manage to find Francis. Timing on the clone. Persia flashed. Has to tuck back around the corner. And GN goes crazy out of the smoke.
Picked it. That's the drop
Ivy
gun
down
as
on
well,
1v2.
by the way.
He does have the annihilation. And
Okay, very nice from DFM. I would say Nongshim here. I gotta see a fearless send through that Viper wall.
That's a bit rough for Nongshim,
the Viper
but
smoke
for
even.
DFM to start off the
They
affair
got
with a thrifty round
fully
two.
stored
Not
by
really
this
even
smoke.
Akame with that
They just
rifle.
didn't
He
even want
was
to
out
send
of the
it.
picture. It's the pistols
So
setting up a
long
couple of
so they pushed
crossfires.
all the way
Sheer
through
strength in
C,
numbers,
back
angling
through
around
B
the
and
dark
got over
cover,
towards
angling
site to
around some
stack.
great angles from GN.
Like, you gotta
Again,
send
another
that.
player when we talk about
Or if you
rookies
cancelled
stepping up
here,
this
you
year,
gotta
this
go back and
stage.
re-explore.
We're seeing a lot of
As
them just be
simple as
really
that.
comfortable in this tier
They kind of
one
had 3 options,
space.
and they chose the worst one.
You know, across the stage, we started seeing, you know, the GN that was promised, basically.
Yeah.
Comes out of solo queue.
Sick for the money, though, for
High
DFM.
expectations, wasn't really able to
Some
hit that
guns
stride
picked up, get that op out
quite
early.
some time. Quick little exit here from
Close
Akame
to
now,
that ult
wanting to
cycle.
overstay to try to get that orb. Wisely gives up the space.
Speaking about high expectations as well, a lot of a premium put on Maze's shoulders.
Danby's the only
you
one that
think
sent
too.
it. Danby's the only
You
one
need
that sent it, and it was
massive
about
performance. You
10
feel like
seconds
for
too
some
late.
really good strengths of DFM to be continuing. He was essentially with the team last series and was a bit shaky, which is crazy.
Expect somebody to hit that peak the entire time. Annihilation's going to be there.
God, that
Not much
looks
damage
so
is going to be
rough.
found, and now because that barrier match, they
Oh,
cannot try
boy.
to bail him out. Zombie just sliding forward here onto the B side, is able to find the hero of
Yeah,
the previous round.
and
GN dead.
They just got
May
Persia in the
with
best
this
position
operator.
ever.
And pretty aggressively is stuck back and avoid that seize. The 3v5, not too much damage dealt. Hold a save. May have already been made here.
Man, the deadlock util's looking rough, man. It's looking horrible to retake against.
Rough one for DFM
Once
as
they
well.
get over towards sites itself,
They will
like
hold the
it looks
operator.
pretty much impossible for
Not able to do
DFM.
too much with it here. Hoping for a good line of sight in the next round.
RDK
as
and
there's a
V2, thank you
slight
so much,
little
man.
hunt
Appreciate
on.
the prime. Thank you for the 6
Can
months.
remove any of these guns, so you know DFM are saving around A. B just looking for any little stragglers.
Nongshim to champs.
Nongshim here is actually going to protect their
They got some
economy
big
as
players
well,
in
which is
in
gonna
lower
give them
bracket
a
for them to face.
couple of better chances going forward, considering
They are
the first
looking
round they do
they are
drop
looking
lost
not too
that-
bad recently though. Wait,
You're
how?
joking me.
That. Let's just move on.
Yeah.
Wipe it off.
At least
Yeah,
they're
It's all
laughing.
good. Laugh it off.
At least a little chuckle about it, but you know what? Let's just, yeah.
You just came into a little, you know, tidal wave effect, way off yonder. You know,
Yeah.
nothing too serious at the moment.
One man overboard. That's okay. There's plenty more on the boat.
Throw some life rafts over to him.
This
Lots
is
of
the
light
round
shields
though,
going into
right?
this
Oh no,
round
okay,
for
they're buying a
DFM,
lot of
but
light
my eyes are
armors.
gonna be
This is
on
nice
towards
at the
that
moment.
operator of May and a stacking of players
I
towards the
will
safe
say there
side
is a
for
pretty
standard
cool
future
like.
combos. RB on work duties again, but it's looking like another fast one for
Let's
Nongshim
wait,
to
it's
be.
gonna be fast, isn't it?
Go
Okay, no,
out
they
by
got
the
some.
util for
There's
now.
a cool like mind game
Yeah, it's
going
all
on
that
at the
one.
moment
They
with like
pump the
heavy
brakes here
armors,
from
light
the
armors,
side of Nongshim.
outlaws. Like I think the outlaw needs enough, but it is a fun little like mind game of like, should I be buying light armor? Can I get away with buying light armor here? You definitely get a lot more buy rounds, but problem is if teams catch on to you, then you're pretty much done. They're gonna start buying outlaws into big buy rounds.
Oh, that timing.
Would have been a monstrous
Oh, again
found there, but
sleeping.
Jin found asleep at the wheel. RB now reopening this B site. Smoke on towards upper. That cuts off May. Finding value
shot.
with the op. Going to prove to be difficult, but Jin Boom does try to hold the door, but as he
guys.
re-swings, he's going to be taken down. And Cess
Guys, we're not
attempting this
playing
little
together.
Pinch in from that C connector side. He's only able to find damage, not a kill.
Jinbung also got the Nightfall off that kill, so if he was able to...
This is a good example though, right? Oh, dude, I'm so glad I didn't finish this. Literally about to say, if Sus can save, then they're so fine to buy because of the light armor. Now, not so much. One person can't buy here, so do they take the hit? Maybe judge up?
Have a little chit-chat. Gotta scrub the deck a little bit better here. DFM. The operator, not a lot of value. A couple of individual duels in this one as well from the guys over at DFM. I'm liking what I'm seeing from Nongshim together as a unit behind Darby, getting in towards the site, getting the trades where required. I think RB is getting away with a little bit more in this series as well.
They at least have another buy in them here, I'm pretty sure, and they just tank a judge.
Information as opposed to that Talon game specifically as well. So kind of the best start that you want for Nongshim Red Force in this series so far. You know, you've got the map pick of DFM to consider this Lotus.
I think they're still good. I do think they're still good. I think it's just map dependent. I would have to look back at their run a little bit. Was a lot of their run on Icebox? What was the other good map they were on? The Descent? I can't remember what map they were farming as well.
So DFM after a timeout call. Going to be able to find
Corrodes?
That second round.
I thought they looked kind of shaky at Corrodes. They played
we haven't really been seeing that spark.
Was it the Zeta game where I just felt like they should have been punished more?
Yeah.
Haven? Yeah, it might have been Haven.
And for DFM as well, a team that if they're getting 6 to 6.5 or something like that, they're going to be competitive. But if they are quite trailing at the half, we've not really seen
is their map pick as well, so this is a little bit rough. They are very much all in on this one, as you can tell from the insta pop of the ult. One. Actual one. That is incredibly unlucky. Or lucky, depending on how you look at it.
Reveal himself. No shots fired or anything like that.
Well, obviously, Sky out of the meta. No heals, no Sage here on this map.
Yeah, I mean, he's just going to go for the latest luck ever. You might as well. You play it. You play it like you're low HP.
That sends him a world away, back across towards the C site. A little bit slower to scale up as Nongshim, but find themselves.
This is good for ranked as well, like for people that want to get better at ranked. Like if you are low HP, honestly, just lurking is probably your best play. Like even if you're duelist, a lot of the time he's not going to make too much space unless you still have like your dash smoke or something. You're a jet, but majority of the time you're better off just lurking and being a nightmare to play against. Get a cheap kill.
Catches on the 2. Jinbung maybe just waiting this out. Giving it a consideration here.
Like, look at him. He was shown over towards C, and now this guy's so late to join the group. He's delayed them so much, and then he's holding all of this for them. Like, he's done so good on the 1 HP, even though he hasn't scoreboard had any impact.
He just cannot find it. Somehow it's a flawless with RB living through the round with 1 HP.
I think this is looking insanely rough.
In response to the timeout, that is just brutality. No mercy being shown here by Nongshim at all.
That's crazy. Akame and Jinbung on the back of that toxic screen as well, getting a lot of information, especially when you got that gate crash away. Darby with the relay bolt pushing May to the other side of the map. I'm kind of thinking to myself, Nongshim, you're walking into a position where there's a couple
they gotta go more stairs.
Through the wall, but there's no spray attempts
more stairs. Omen goes stairs. Flashback aside, right?
It's a massive hold. Another flawless
I would definitely I do think like just a small. My goodness, look at that movement. Just a small thing in terms of like this map. Omen Flash is really important on every map. I think it's always worth watching like good omens to see when you should be using your flash majority of the time. I feel like Valen on this map is so good to watch. Like Valen's omen flash always gets some kind of value, and even just like where he paths. Like he'll do one for Heaven if they need it, but like it's all the time. It's like the most value you can possibly get.
It's going to be a weapon collected. Spike still not yet planted.
And I think
opportunity to try to play this one
they kind of wasted that Omen flash there.
This util on the C side as well, so you know Nongshim wanted to stay here regardless.
Paranoia at the ready. Persia very much as one of his own. Haunt over the top.
It's a great fade, eh?
Takes so much damage and will be finished off.
Damn, look at him.
Looking
lovely on this. They really are.
Go ahead and seal the deal with a 3-piece.
Close to a couple of ults as well.
The scoreline. Nongshim already favored at the half. And it could be by a pretty monumental amount.
Oh, you can just see
how do I feel about Nongshim swapping away from the Waylay? I think it's okay. I only liked the Waylay when they did the Cypher comp, personally. And then I also was pretty confident it was a one and done. And judging by how they didn't play it again, I think they thought so as well. So I'm fine with them moving away from it. I mean, how can you not be fine, man? It's 7-1. 7-1 and looks confident. The deadlock's having good impact.
A must-win round. May has Dimensional Drift. It's the first time he's been able to get it online in Death last round. Are they going to be able to try and maximize things here for a best 7-5 scoreline? Or will Nongshim just run away with this?
At the moment, given what we've been seeing, it feels like it's almost certainly the latter. Spam from Akame not connecting.
Ah, mate, you can't be playing there. Think about it.
So
you're not going to be able to hold that.
Test is taken down, and now the overdrive is up.
Bit of a scare tactic at the moment in a deficit retake for DFM.
These barrier meshes continue to be a thorn in their side.
They just send it though. They're not even like
they're
not even like defaulting too much around the map. They're just forcing over towards sites, and it's just instead of playing to 5-pass and retake, they just like try and hold the site itself.
Back over towards stairs, but he's got no way out from here.
Oh my goodness,
they have read this like a book. It's going to be another flawless, another round win. Nongshim looking to make very quick work of DFM.
Oh yeah, and I mean,
do you think Viper's a required agent on Crowd? It's not required. We've seen some teams do some cool stuff about Viper. I think it helps to hold middle, for sure.
Earlier on, in week number 1, that one was played out where it was actually
I think it provides the best mid hold.
And Francis on the Viper, who had a massive carry performance.
But we've seen enough stuff that it's not like it's not 100% have to have. It just makes life a little easier.
And they're just showing that again.
Damage stuck him back behind the rock.
No way, dude. That's kind of nuts, bro. Look at how much nade damage.
Best start for DFM.
Did they just body block each other?
That's the thing, right?
I'm pretty sure they body blocked each other. Someone wanted to go forward, someone wanted to go back.
T1, 11 compared to 8, and they're losing that map 13-6. That did not bode well in those.
Okay, they got to win this round.
They
can still get an 8-4.
Keep them contained here on this side of the map. So the pit does go up.
Well, that'll help.
Okay.
Okay. Mate, just keep going for it.
Finds himself a third. Go ahead.
I don't blame him, man. He was like, sure, I'll spam somewhere else.
All alone.
Incredible from him.
Sees in position. Haunt cleared. May on the peak will be able to find it. So fairly clean round for DFM.
Dude, I just looked at the money.
Best they can hope for from here.
Just looked over. It's like, let's check at how close the rounds have been. Nongshim, everyone's sitting at 8K plus.
Kind of necessary in my mind right now.
Just shows that the rounds haven't even been that close.
On the flip, on the attack, and be able to maximize this double duelist. I mean, you look at this round, there's a lot of just vision blocking that Akame is able to find a couple of great shots in there, and then you've got the helpful handing of just having numbers around that A site as well for a couple of crossfires.
How much prac the teams have on their perma ban? Mate, it can be literally none. It depends. It depends for the reason that you're perma banning. If it's to save time and you're just not going to practice the map, then it's 0 hours. If it's perma banning it because you've been sucking at the map, then it could be a fair amount of hours. Big jewel over towards A that May won. Yeah, it should make it easy.
Final spot, final kill.
Okay, 8-4
again, just Akame on the floor.
For Razor.
Another round win here for the side of DFM.
And it's not isolated this time as well. Doubling down, definitely looking to triple at the tail end of this half. But the massive effort that
Abyss, yeah, it's coming back, man.
This half still gives them another buy coming into this last round. We are finally seeing a bit more commanding play come through from DFM.
What if they put some changes in? They normally don't, but the map's kind of new, so they might.
Through pillars as well to get out of dodge after the frag and
honestly, with it coming out so late into champs, probably not.
Coordinated for DFM in that round, but it's not enough to push Nongshim in for a timeout or anything to discuss things before this last round of the half.
Ooh,
Francis just whisks the bullet on by.
Yeah, I got Got a backup gun for the AWP. Oh, we're sending this. Okay, mate. Every Razor, they just want to push aggro, and RB's just sitting there.
Clone will just go ahead and eat the shot for him.
A bit of a bright side as well. Baiting out the clone means that you're not going to be cocooning that.
Hello.
If that would come into fruition. But yeah, Francis on the dry line. Just walks into the crosshair of GN.
Swings back around the other side of Mound as well, trying to just shift up the angles here. It looks like Nongshim not wanting to try to play into that operator. Showing some respect to Jin's ability.
Breeze, yeah, I think it will come back. I think it will come back during the off-season.
Likely means Jin, but ooh! I was going to say stays put, but no, peeks out for a little bit more.
I dread to think what they take out for it.
DFM lose this round is by faltering and giving up heads to Nongshim.
Ball falling. Gabriel spotted May, able to collect one more. Paranoia going to be sent out just for Persia to try to buy himself a little bit of space. Dalby does maybe have an opportunity to try to get the jump on them here. TP into the B site. Dalby here, ready, waiting, striking May.
Oh, now guys, not like this. Not the 1-by-1s.
Going to be noted. Oh, no, he's trying to go for a little bit of a Lakia there, but time is starting to get away from him. And Persia
got a little close considering it's a 2v4, but
this time will be able to get
last 3 at the end.
Up to a 4th round win.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit of a recovery, and in a lot of people's minds, I would say
pistol,
a necessary one, given just the steamrolling that we've seen and the confidence brimming over on Nongshim's side. But it's those aggressions that are coming out from DFM that is really successive for those tail ends. It's that operator as well, actually allowed to kind of sit on the right lines and point and click. So that is a bit better for DFM, but now that's going to switch things up on the exchange.
Scan is better on Abyss over. The Fade doesn't. Fade, you're insanely limited just because of the high roofs.
Played slightly different on the attacking side. I'm looking to see what they're going to be able to pivot with this Yoru over towards the A site, where, you know, Paper X, for example, and what we saw Talon start to understand with the Yoru comp on this map is what space you can gather and bait over at A rubble before ultimately ending in a C. These sort of things.
It's probably Fade's worst map.
Off the scene.
I'm trying to think
like
if there's worse maps.
Starting to wake up, starting to remember the caliber of players that they absolutely can be and have been on this stage.
It's Fade though. Fade's good.
Number 1, he's been so consistent week after week after week.
Breeze actually is the one.
Neon is
abstaining.
Abstaining?
Well, I mean, they seem to be abstaining. I think they're trying to get the vote, but they're just more than happy to just be like, no, I like Damby.
Throw him on anything.
Met or Melee? Well,
Melee sounds better.
Well, yeah, one of these has just like a much better name. Because if you go with Met, that makes you think of like the Mets, the baseball team in America. They're horrible.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. From New York.
You don't like that?
No.
Well,
Cyclone, thanks so much for the 10 months.
Side, let's see
I
if
appreciate the prime.
Able to sail themselves on their own map pick here to success, or if not, you know, patch some holes in that hole.
To go out, make sure you don't get hit by the Fade Eye.
I was curious how many nautical references we're going to get injected into this one.
I could throw many in, but...
See, this is why I was like...
Oh, dude, really? When do we... I'm getting involved, chat. Wait, did it actually die? Oh, it actually died. Pitch, maybe.
Over at the A site.
4-stack plus the util here.
My goodness.
They're going to be able to clear these out. Relay bolt.
What do we miss?
May going to be taken down. That's a big haunt reveal. Spots out 3 from that stair side.
They can reset though. May is gone.
I mean, they could go for a pivot. They could just try to crunch their way into the B site, but they haven't explored that side of the map at all. So now they're going to look to try to do so.
Got Ivy, who's currently on the link side of things towards C as well, but it is territory gained for DFM over on this B site. They can start to set up their plant. Do Nongshim want to go quick or not?
May going to be taken down, trying to take point down on Ivy, collecting 2. Jinbong able to fight back for 1, still full HP. Sess trying to push forward here in towards upper, and eventually just managed to find that right-click kill, but now he is all alone. The spike not planted for him. Smoke over to the side, but Francis just disrespects that, swings out. in front.
Damn, dude, double pistol as well. This one's done, surely.
Now up
DFM got a plan. They're force buying this.
Incentivize you to force up here for DFM
2-0.
and cut a couple of corners
for
to go
sure
into
get
this
the
next
stingers,
round.
man.
You did get the plant.
Guys, no, get the stingers.
Well, do you feel a little bit more comfortable just to take a bit of an L coming into this anti-eco?
Samara, thank you so much for the prime. Appreciate the 17 months.
Otherwise, just to the norm, Nongshim would get double digits.
Thank you so much, Samara. Appreciate that.
Anti-bonus, not drop it like you did last time. I mean,
3 minutes.
It is a lot of backfoot plays now that DFM have to consider. It is just going to be the investment
of
the
they just accept
Sheriff
it.
for Akame.
I mean, they're believing in the buy rounds.
As they are locked out of A by the util for now.
All I'm saying is every team in America right now forces this.
A little bit of a cut of the noise here. Some footsteps made from Nongshim though, as they go shifting
they got
around.
That practice with the
Jump
stingers.
Spot from May. Identifies them with the swing. Is getting ready to come through the side.
Dude, imagine they had stingers for that guy. He's so committed.
Just spamming, spraying and praying. The good old Spectre
it was all for this though. It was all for this. They can pick up the Bulldog at the back, they lose one Spectre.
Plenty of weapons going to be saved over, as it's another clean anti-eco.
Two Bulldogs, two Spectres,
can make a run at champs. I think run at champs though, it's only two America's teams that can make a run,
especially on this map
right?
As well. Do remember a
it depends, man.
With the Bucky going
It depends who else makes it from Americas.
It's always exciting and frantic duels. France is collecting on 3 there, is going to get ever so
but
close.
I'm trying to think if like any of the other, outside of G2 and Sen, can I see any team getting like a top 4?
Reveals. On both sides are absolutely monstrous. Akame's only able to find the one.
No, mate.
It's both duelists.
You gotta win these Joes.
Find one. Jinbong trying to hold his footing here as Francis, dancing around rubble, is still able to find more value.
Lost an extra dink at the end. It's insanely doable for RB.
Down to 10. RB, a very workable clutch here for him.
Early.
Just to hear very early, but it looks like Cez maybe catching a glimpse there. He just banks a bite around the corner. That would be Jian dead. Instead,
no, the one pass and push through. My goodness.
He manages to win out.
That is
anti-bonus round, but barely so.
It's expensive.
Mighty close.
It's a win, though.
If the roles were reversed and it wasn't GN that went into that dark cover, but Cez, and he loses his life, and then it's Francis getting the dink earlier on that could just get him finished.
But do you think those teams can get top 4?
And a sigh of relief for DFM in that anti-bonus round. You'd assume the haunts are gorgeous, as you say.
I mean, honestly, I guess at their peak. If they play at their peak, it's just we haven't seen their peak too consistently.
Do as much damage around the rubble as he actually did. Nice. DFM, though, they will take the rounds to contest against a proper buy round now. A bit of more commanding space and control over at Mound for Nongshim. The pivot to B.
They're able to make a go.
I mean,
of this
Ethan won it before. Yeah, but it doesn't really work like that. Jesus. Bro, no one else was involved in these. He just insta got them all. No one else was even involved.
Any hope of getting that economy rolling, that has been silenced.
And they know he's here from the door.
Yep, this is a bearish market at the moment here for the side of DFM. As Jian is well and truly locked into a prison here. Even just getting slammed through the wall.
What's hitting him?
And there you go. Ivy will put him down
show me
nice
it.
and easy.
Show me it, man. RB just won him it real easy. Quickly look at the money. There's 4 people that can't buy next round. Probably have to take the hit or just force buy. I mean, the score's too gone, man. You gotta force buy this.
Right when it comes to the game of Valorant.
Where's that second kill? Oh, fast 2 bullets.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Yeah, Prowler helped with pre-aim.
With some involvement from RB.
Dude, surely the Prowler gets an assist there.
Just want to see massive confidence. I mean, if we've got confidence
at least
from
one
everyone
assist
in the server and we're seeing a couple more of those bits from DFM, it can be very electric here. Now you're putting your focal point on May with this rifle.
Oh my goodness, it was almost a lineup. He actually nearly did it again. Push all the way through C, open door, Kame wins 1 duel. And respect.
Able to go ahead and finish the job, brings it now into a 2v2. The show summer also going to be online here for DFM. Ivy, however, in position and is instantaneous with the shot. Jian's made all the noise in the world. Yep, that's just going to be a grab on the net, and this allows for Persia to just get closer to stack up on this angle.
Yep, double up. You've got Persia with the dark covers as well. Would be very difficult for GN here with a sting up. Would love a bit of an upgrade, but they're all
Genji
down towards pillars.
yeah.
And you don't really get
It's
in
gonna
there
be
where
a
the
fun
spike
one,
is,
man.
because that's an expected position to come in towards.
Little
He's just
scared
got
for
to try and
Genji.
find some timing here, you'd assume, with the Nongshin lads looking the wrong way. And it's not a comfortable gun to be saving into a potential last round of the map either,
No,
so you just have to bloody give this a go.
Will. Now noted. Sliding down, scaling forward here as cleanly as one possibly can, but I mean, you've got a 180 crossfire set up.
Gravenet's back as well if you want
You
to.
actually just...
20
You probably
seconds
have
remaining.
to try time the smoke, and he
out for
just
another
insta
12.
popped the smoke,
And
so
another
he's
smoke
done for.
cycles forward. 13 seconds, has to kill him, can't find the first.
This was smart from Persia, by the way. He didn't wait for the smoke to like nearly be ending in case he was going to try and take a timing. As he smoked on top of the smoke pretty early, so he could just have his gun out.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit of bait from RB, if you even want to call it that. It was a distraction to allow Darby just to get the high gear on.
I think Genji wins.
No
I think
presence,
Genji
no
wins, but I'm not like...
DFM in that round. They're wanting to do a bit of a faster B pop, and it just
It's not an
pulled out
easy
from
game
under them.
at all.
Not allowed. 7
RQ
map points now for
honestly
Nongshin
normally
on
take down
DFM's
Genji.
choice of Lotus,
The coaches
but
normally have him
DFM,
down a little.
a lot of ults available in this one.
Showstopper in towards B, but
I do think when they first played each other, the level was a lot lower than it's going to be today, just because teams went to EWC.
Finding nothing. GN holding here within the smoke. Doesn't get
Oh,
either.
the crouch, man. Okay, 7 chances, and it's looking insanely
Trying to
rough.
sprint away. We'll slide back there from down as the
in,
Nightfall will go
Fatal
around the
goes
back.
out, it
Connects
hits
on to
2. We see the Omen TP over it, so he's there a little faster.
Does have the audio to try
Big
to relay
jewel
for
in
his
heaven.
teammates. Ivy looking for the entry into upper.
Okay.
Let's get shut down. Akame with a nice shot. Puts him on the floor. Sees towards the connector. Things are starting to get chaotic. The fast lane going to be popped. Francis trying to go up and over the top. The dimensional drift is there, and May might just find himself as the last
May
one
went
standing.
for the
He's trying to go
ult,
for the
and
exit
then
out of
his
that
whole
one.
team jawed out.
May's able to find one more. Finds
Nice
a
shots,
second,
bro.
but cannot do anything else. But May
Whoa, 2v4 at the end, and they both got 2. They're still in it.
On the back end.
They're
and
still
narrowly
alive. Dude,
survive.
Akame hit some nice shots there.
Stops that defuse with not even a second to spare.
Oh, he went into the drift, and I thought the kills being collected
Yeah,
from Nongshin.
I
that
thought
was
as soon as he went
done.
into that ult, they
Pops
were
out
done
of the
for, to
drift
be
and
honest.
is just isolated from the dark cover smoke over towards main. But he just comes out with some, I don't even know if I want to call it expected May aim, because we've not really seen it too much in this map yet. But if that's going to be the decisive blow that he needed to awaken in towards this series, then it has to start there. Given a lifeline, that's 1 round out of 7 that they need to gather here, so it's 12-6. And DFM going to have to reset themselves with their second timeout here too.
Can't just keep
They need to
being
try and
reliant on
maximize
hero plays.
everything they possibly can to keep afloat.
They're going to run this back from here. It's going to be a tilter, you would think, for Nongshin.
I mean, we've seen it before as well, right? The massive comebacks do throw your head in a little bit of a mindset. The 12-3 most notable so far here in
can make it
Pacific,
to
I think,
champs.
this stage, this realm around.
So they got to get top 2.
And, well, that
So you
was
gotta
doozy.
be
So
Genji,
DFM
at least.
gonna look to see if they can echo the same here.
What is it? T1?
12-5, obviously slightly more workable than a 12-3.
Paper X or a
but
Talon?
in the same ilk.
Nah, surely not.
Nongshin looking to play this out as friends, not as mates.
Be gentle.
We'll see if they can
I'm
go
not
ahead and bring this to a conclusion. 6 chances to
I'm
do
not
so.
believing, I'll say that much.
Bucky in hand.
Just got a 100% this one, DFM. Need to balance your economy as well as gathering these rounds.
Oh, GN. You are on an island and you
Not even
are
one.
dead. The island is sunk into the ocean.
Guys, don't get eco to lose
You do
it.
have the seaside
Instant
at least
Omen
as
ult.
a bit of territory that you gain.
RB goes
I'd like to
forward.
say.
Still some damage going to be suffered. RB
Oh my god.
tagged here.
But it's like he's
Lingering
delaying
within the
time,
smoke.
sure, but his mates are so far away. Somehow he survived for 10 seconds. This team's actually here.
He's able to find one.
I can't believe RB has got into a smoke and survived for 10 to 12 seconds. That's crazy. Okay, they got completely outclassed on this map. Completely outclassed. It was nice from Nongshin. The retakes just look hard, man. For
That
sure,
was very
in the
convincing from
first
them on
half.
the attacker side. A clear game plan
Yeah,
that was
deadlock
working a
stuff.
treat. No real retaliation